Good morning, students. I'm Sangeeta, lecturer in chemistry, branch general section, working in GPT, Naranke, semester 1, subject general engineering chemistry, subject code 18C 104F. Our topic is solutions and colloids. Our major topic is solutions and colloids. And in that subtopic is solutions. In last class we finished first unit, that is fundamentals of chemistry. Now today we are starting, it is unit 2, solutions and colloids. So here our major topic is solutions and colloids. So in that subtopic is solutions. Let us recollect what we have discussed in previous classes, that is lower classes. So what is solution? What is solute? What is solvent? And classification of solutions. So definitions of molarity, normality, and mole. So what is solution? So what is a solution? Solution is a mixture of two or more substances. So that is called solutions. So that mixture is homogeneous in nature. That means there is no differentiation between solute and solvent. And come to what is solute. So we are saying in solution, two or more substances are present. So what are the two substances? Solute and solvent. The component which is present in less in quantity is called solute. And the component which is more in quantity is called solvent. For example, sugar plus water, that is sugar solution. Sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. Then come to classification of solutions. So there are many classifications. So first based on classification based on physical state and classification on saturation, that is saturated solution, unsaturated solution, and supersaturated solution. Okay, based on solvent also solutions are classified into two types, that is aqueous solution and non-aqueous solutions. Okay, you have studied different types of classifications of solutions in your classes. Then definition of molarity, normality, and mole. So these are the some of the topics you studied in your lower classes. Next, come to objectives. On completion of this period, you will be able to understand. So what you have to understand after finishing this topic: what is solution, what is solvent, what is solute, and classification of solutions. So these four topics are important. Next, we'll go to introduction to solutions. So already I told what is the solution. So solutions are mixtures composed of two or more substances in ratios that can change. So what is a solution? It is a mixture of two or more than two substances. Its ratios can change, means its percentage may vary, changes. For example, if you take sugar dissolved in tea, it is a solution. So sugar dissolved in tea is a solution, but you can add some more sugar if you want. So, but still it is a solution. Okay, solutions are mixtures composed of two or more substances. Its ratio may changes. Okay, that is called as solution. If you take the compounds, so what are the compounds? Compounds are also composed of two or more substances, but its ratio cannot change. In a ratio that cannot vary means its ratio will not change. Its ratio remains same. For example, if you take water, there are 8 grams of oxygen for each gram of hydrogen. So if its ratio changes, it is not a water. Okay. So whereas in solutions, its ratio may changes. So it is called as solution. Whereas in compounds, if ratio changes, it is not a compound. So that is the difference between solutions and compounds. Next, the amount of substance dissolved in a given amount of solvent is called concentration of the solute. Okay, so whatever the amount of substance is dissolved in a solvent, that is called as a concentration of the solute, which can be expressed in, so concentration of a solution can be expressed in molarity or molality. So if you know the molarity of a solution, you can determine the exact volume of the solution that contains a desired amount of the solute. Okay. Okay. The amount of substance dissolved in given amount of solvent is the concentration of the solution, not solute here, solution, which can be expressed in terms of molarity or molality. If you know the concentration of solution, you can determine the exact volume of the solution that contain desired amount of the solute. Okay. Next, come to definitions of the terms. So solution, what is a solution? It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more compounds at molecular or ionic level whose composition may varies within certain limits is called solution. So what is a solution? It is a homogeneous mixture. That means it is a uniform mixture from top to bottom. It is uniform. It is a mixture of two or more compounds at molecular level or ionic level. That means they will be present in ionic form or in molecular form whose composition may varies. It is solute and solvent composition, maybe 50 percentage, or it is 10 plus 80 90 percentage, or 20 plus 80 percentage. So its composition may changes. Varies means changes within certain limits is called solution. So example for solution, sugar plus water, that is sugar solution. Salt plus water, that is salt solution. When you dissolve sugar to water, what happens? That sugar molecules will dissolve in water. So there is no differentiation between sugar molecules and water molecules. That is the meaning of homogeneous mixture. There is no differentiation between sugar and water molecules. Similarly, salt solution. Salt solution, when you dissolve salt in water, what happens? That salt molecules will totally dissolve in water. So there is no differentiation between salt and sugar molecules, water molecules. So that type of mixture is called as solution. Okay. Then solution is made up of two components. We are saying what are the two components present in the solution? That is solute and solvent. So what is solute and what is solvent? So what is solvent? So if you consider one component is solid and one component is liquid, the solid component is solute and liquid component is solvent. For example, if you take sugar solution, sugar plus water. Sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. Similarly, salt solution. Salt is the solute and water is the solvent. If both components are liquids, in that cases, which is the solvent and which is the solute? How will you identify? The component which is present in large in quantity in a solution. So whichever the component is more in quantity in a solution. That component is called as solvent. For example, if you take same salt solution. So in salt solution, which is the solvent? Water, because water quantity is more and salt quantity is less. So in salt solution, water is a solvent. Similarly, sugar solution, water is a solvent. So that is solvent. So what is a solvent? The component which is present in large in quantity in a solution is called solvent. And come to the solute. So what is solute? The component which is present in small in quantity in a solution is called solute. So whichever the component is less in amount in a solution, that is called as solute. So in salt solution, which one is less? Salt is less in quantity. So salt is the solute and water is the solvent. Simply, what is a solution? Solute plus solvent is called as solution. So the mixture of two components we are saying. So what are the two components? Solute and solvent are the two components. So whichever is less in amount, that is solute, and whichever is more in amount in a solution, that is called as solvent. Okay, solution means homogeneous mixture of two or more compounds at molecular level or ionic level. Its composition may changes within certain limits. That is called solution. So example for solution: sugar solution, salt solution, alcoholic solution, glucose solution. And solvent means large in quantity in a solution. A component which is large in quantity in solution is called solvent. So in salt solution, water is more in quantity. So water is the solvent. Similarly, solute means which is present in small in quantity. So that is solute. So in salt solution, which is small in quantity, salt is small in quantity. So salt is the solute. So this is about solution, solute and solvent. Next come to classification of solutions based on physical state. So first we'll see the based on physics. So in your syllabus you have just classification of solutions based on physical state only. So we will see that classification. So on the basis of physical state of solute and solvent, means whether the physical state of solute and solvent, solutions are three types. So whether it is solvent or solute. So based on that, so solutions are of three types. The first one, gaseous solution. Second one, liquid solution. And third one, solid solutions. So first one, gaseous solution. What is meant by gaseous solution? The solutions in which gaseous solution, the solution in which gas is solvent and solute may be gas, liquid or solid. So always gas will act as solvent. That means gas quantity is more, and solute quantity, that means solute may changes. Sometimes gas is solute, sometimes liquid is solute, and sometimes solid is solute. Okay, the type of solutions are called as gaseous solutions. The solution in which gas is solvent and solute may be gas or liquid or solid. That type of solutions are called gaseous solutions. So these gaseous solutions are again of three types. It is gas in gas. So both are gases. Solute is gas and solvent is gas. So example for gas in gas, air. So air is a mixture of gases. All gases are present in air. So gas in gas. Example, air. The next one is liquid in gas. So here liquid is a solute and gas is the solvent. So liquid in gas, example, water vapor or moisture. Okay, water vapor or moisture. The next, solid in gas. Solid is the solute and gas is the solvent. Example, dust or smoke. So these are the gaseous solutions. So what are the gaseous solutions? The solutions in which gas is solvent and solute may be gas or liquid or solid. And these solutions are three types. Gas in gas. Example, air. Liquid in gas. Water vapor or moisture. Solid in gas. Example, dust and smoke. Then come to liquid solutions. So what are the liquid solutions? The solutions in which liquid is solvent. The solutions in which liquid is solvent and solute may be gas or solid or liquid. Always liquid will act as a solvent. That means liquid quantity will be more and this solute changes. Sometimes gas will act as solute, sometimes solid will act as solute, and sometimes liquid will act as solute. So again, these liquid solutions are classified into three types. It is gas in solid. Example, soda water. So gas in liquid. Example, soda water. Some gas will be filled in soda water. So gas in liquid. Then solid in liquid. Example, salt water. That is salt solution or sugar solution. Salt in water. So here water quantity is more and solid quantity is less. So here also liquid quantity is more, gas quantity is less. Then liquid in liquid. So here both are liquids. Solute is liquid and solvent is liquid. Example, alcohol in water. Alcohol also a liquid and water is also a liquid. So these are the liquid solution. So what is liquid solution? The solution in which liquid is solvent always and solute may be gas or solid or liquid. So again, these liquid solutions are three types. Gas in liquid. So here liquid is the solvent and gas is the solute. Example, soda water. Then solid in liquid. Solid is the solute. Liquid is the solvent. Example, salt in water. Salt is the solute. Water is the solvent. Then liquid in liquid. Both are liquids. Solute liquid, solvent liquid. So alcohol is solute and water is solvent. So these are the liquid solutions. Then next come to solid solutions. So what are the solid solutions? The solutions in which solid is solvent and solute may be gas or liquid or solid. So always solid will act as solvent. That means solid quantity will be more and solute changes. Sometimes solute is solid, solute is liquid and solute is gas. So those type of solutions are called as solid solutions. So these solid solutions are again of three types. First one, gas in solid. So here solid is solvent. That means solid quantity is more and gas is solute. Gas quantity is less. So gas is solute here and solid is solvent. So example for gas in solid, hydrogen gas over palladium. Palladium is a metal. This is a solid and hydrogen is a gas. So gas in liquid, hydrogen over palladium. The next, liquid in solid. Here liquid is solute and solid is solvents. liquid quantity is less and solid quantity is more. Example for liquid in solid, amalgam. So any metal with mercury, mercury and metal combination is called as amalgam. So here mercury exists in liquid state. So here mercury is solute and metal is solvent. So liquid in solid, example amalgam. Amalgam means metal with mercury is called as amalgams. Then last one, solid in solid. Here both solute and solvent are solids. Example alloys. Alloy is nothing but mixture of two or more than two metals. So any metal, that is sodium, zinc and copper, solid in solid. So copper and nickel, like that. So solid in solid. So these are the solid solutions. So what are the solid solutions? The solutions in which solid is solvent and solute may be gas or solid or liquid. So and these are three types. That is gas in solid, example hydrogen over palladium, and liquid in solid, example amalgam, and solid in solid, example alloys. So once again I will repeat. So first, our unit is solutions and colloids. In that our subtopic is solution. So what is solution? It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more compounds at molecular or ionic level whose composition may varies within certain limits is called solution. Example, sugar solution and salt solution. And solvent, the component which is present in large in quantity, means whichever the component is more in amount, that is called solvent. Example, in salt solution water is more in quantity, so water is the solvent. And solute, whichever the component is less in quantity in solution, that is called as solute. So in salt solution, salt is less in quantity, so salt is the solute. And next, classification. So in our syllabus only one classification is there, that is classification based on physical state. It is whether solute and solvent physical state, means whether it is solid or liquid or gas. Based on that, solutions are three types: gaseous solutions, liquid solutions and solid solutions. Gaseous solution means the solution in which gas is solvent. Always gas will act as solvent. And solute changes. Sometimes gas is solute, liquid is solute and solid is solute. So gas in gas, example air; liquid in gas, example water vapor; solid in gas, example dust and smoke. Then liquid solutions, the solutions in which liquid is solvent and solute may be gas or solid or liquid. And these solutions are three types: gas in liquid, example soda water; solid in liquid, salt in water; and liquid in liquid, alcohol in water. Then next, last one is solid solutions, the solutions in which solid is solvent and solute may be gas or liquid or solid. So again these are three types: gas in solid, example hydrogen over palladium; liquid in solid, amalgam; solid in solid, alloys. Next, summary. So in this period what we have discussed: what is solution, what is solute, what is solvent, and classification of solutions. So we have discussed these four topics in this period. So next come to objective type questions. So what type of questions you will expect in your entrance exam? So we'll see some of the questions. The first one, formation of solution is A, physical change; B, chemical change; physical or chemical change; D, none. So what is the answer? Formation of a solution is a physical change. So answer is A. That means when you add salt or sugar to water, what happens? Those salt and sugar molecules will dissolve. It dissolves in water. Okay, so that is known as physical change. So formation of a solution is a physical change. Then second question, amalgam is A gaseous solution, B liquid solution, C solid solution, D none. So just now we studied so types of solutions: gaseous solution, liquid solution, solid solution. So what is gaseous solution? Gas is solvent. What is liquid solution? Liquid is solvent. What is solid solution? Solid is solvent. So what is the answer? Answer is C, that is solid solution. So amalgam means mercury with metal, that is liquid in solid. So it comes under solid solution. So answer is C. The next, soda water is an example of A gas in liquid, B liquid in gas, solid in liquid, and gas in gas. Soda water. So is an example of what? Gas in liquid. So here water quantity is more. So gas quantity is less. So it is a gas in liquid. So answer is A. Next, which of the following is true for a solution of a sugar in water? So among these, which one is true? They are asking. So what is first one? Sugar is the solute. B, water is the solvent. C, aqueous solution. D, all are correct. So first read the question. Which of the following is true for a solution of sugar in water? Sugar in water means sugar solution. That means sugar is dissolved in water. So here sugar is the solute. So A is correct. Okay. Then water is the solvent. B is correct. So here quantity of which one is more? Water is more. If water quantity is more, that solution is called as aqueous solution. So that one also correct. That means all are correct. So answer is D. All are correct. Sugar is the solute here, water is the solvent here, and it is an aqueous solution. So when water quantity is more, that is called as aqueous solution. So all are correct. So answer is D. So this type of objective type questions you may expect in your entrance exam from this topic. Okay, then come to the questions. So what are the questions you get in the exam from this topic? So very simple questions, that is definition, define a solution and give an example. Define a solute and give an example. Define a solvent and give an example. And classification of solutions based on physical state. So among these type of questions you will get from this topic. So among these questions, so very important questions, that is frequently asked questions or maximum repeated questions. This definition of solute, solvent and solution. Every year they will ask. So for 1 mark questions, define solution, give an example. Define solute, give an example. Define solvent and give an example. And come to this classification. This classification is for 3 marks. Classify solutions based on physical state. This is 3 marks question. So maximum repeated questions are these 3. Define solute, solution, solute and solvent. Okay. So this is the introduction to solution. So introduction, what we studied. So what is a solution? What is a solvent? What is solute? Then classification of solutions based on physical state. So how many types based on physical state? 3 types. That is gaseous solutions, liquid solutions and solid solutions. And again, they are divided into three types. That is gaseous solutions, three types: gas in gas, liquid in gas, solid in gas. And liquid solutions, three types: gas in liquid, solid in liquid, liquid in liquid. Similarly, solid solutions, three types: solid in liquid, liquid in solid, and solid in solid. So this is about introduction to solutions. Okay, so if you have any doubts, we will clarify in the next class. Yeah. Thank you, students. Half an hour.